I'm Greg Hunter, also from MTR The Network.
This is the radio equivalent of like speed dating. I'm just meeting him.
No, we're not. We've been in a long-term relationship already.
Don't put
3
that out.
kids.
Don't put that out there. Don't put that out
I'm
there.
sorry. Look, man.
I'm not claiming you in public.
Yo, I just literally was on the Mari show telling you these kids are yours.
So, I guess the purpose, because essentially I think in a pilot or in an initial episode, you want to get yourself over. You want to get what you're talking about over the same way that any good wrestler wants to get themselves over. Like, you don't come out there and say, I might win this match. I might lose. But, I'm here, right?
I'm going to put on a great match.
It's like when Eddie Guerrero said, I may win that huge match. I'll do my best.
Look.
But that's essentially what we're here to do. We're trying to get ourselves over, and what the purpose of doing the show is to express what we feel the black experience is. And in that, it's like some type of like Asian or like Chinese puzzle. There is, I'm not going to sound racist. It'll be horrible. Talk like Confucius say, but there is no...
Don't coax it.
Shut the fuck up. There is no black experience. There is no set one, right?
There's no step one.
So like you have a black experience. My man Diamond K over there has his own experience. I have my own experience. I was a hard P. But we're here to talk about what falls out of what people try to call a black experience. What would you define a black experience as in very general terms if we're going to use it?
In general terms?
Yeah, general terms.
I mean, just basic struggle,
How?
Just
go on, tell me more.
I mean, like,
is it a beautiful
overcoming? The overcoming of something. Like, sometimes you go through a middling part of just struggling for a bit, and then there's a part where you have to overcome it. There's always another obstacle on top of another obstacle on top of another obstacle.
Okay.
Until you find a way to get past that obstacle. But after you pass that obstacle, there's a bigger obstacle in front of you.
So the black experience is perseverance.
Yes.
And the man keeping you down.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like a lot of people would feel that like you have to pay your dues. You have to do something to get on, to make yourself feel like you have credibility.
Yeah.
But if you fall outside of it, people will take your color from you. Like,
well, yeah, there's a lot of people who will strip blackness just because they see something that's completely different and they don't understand it.
By sheer virtue, right? Of the conversation we were having before we went live.
Yeah.
So, man, like, how do you feel about this wrestler? That shit ain't black. Black people don't talk about no shit like that.
Yeah,
it's like, what?
But low key, there was a lot of black people who was watching WWE, WWF,
fucking
WCW.
yes.
Like Ric Flair is the most imitated.
How many rap songs is he in?
He's in every rap. Did you see that one? He's in the reggae song he's in?
No.
He's in a reggae rap song, and it's incredible.
I know he's in a reggaeton song.
Woo!
I know he's in a reggaeton song.
He is.
And he's on like the roof with some light-skinned dude?
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah. It's great.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
And this is like Ric Flair fresh out of the hospital, like looking like, oh.
Yes, he's literally just almost died.
Rick is looking like Lex Luger right now. It might be over. We're hitting with a tear in my eye.
Man, him and Pusha T just was like doing a meeting together.
I mean,
like Ric Flair could be on good music.
He could be on good music.
Like,
he has a production. He has a production
Kanye
angle.
could be making a rap album together soon.
But speaking on Kanye, right?
Oh, shit.
No, not him, but a line that he made famous. Some people would feel like part of the black experience in a negative light would be once he gets on, he's gonna leave your ass for a white girl.
Yeah.
You see that too often, like looking at these like NBA players.
I mean,
like why motherfuckers like shade like in the NBA, I'm your dad, you're my son.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? Why did like they look somewhat the same?
And then some players actually look down on the others like it's a cultural landmine. That's the only reason why I appreciate LeBron is a little bit more than I usually do. I still have my casual hate towards the guy.
Well, you gotta have it.
I bet, you always have to have casual hate towards him. I mean, he's like 6'8", 280 pounds, and can get 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists a game. I have to say fuck that guy. I'm jealous of him.
But see, that's your light skin coming out.
Look, man. See,
See, okay. I used to shade LeBron heavy because he and I are like the same age. I used to shade him so much I would mispronounce his name purposes. Like, man, fuck Labron. He ain't shit anyway.
Towards Labron.
Yeah, I would call him a potty park because fuck this nigga. But once he started having, he kind of started not doing the Jordan thing of And I'm not here to shade Jordan or anything along those lines, but it's just like, all right, you're in this position of power, you're in this position to enact change, and you're actually showing that you have a conscience, that you had this, you're not letting this experience and being from, like, as our leader would say, from a shithole city, you know, and you're not letting that dictate who you are and what you're into.
Yeah.
I mean, but let's backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
What do you feel that you fall into that prototypical experience? Do you feel that you're an outside or ostracized, being that you're from Baltimore City where you have to be this type of black guy or you're not accepted? Do you feel that you're accepted or not accepted?
That's an interesting question.
I always have interesting questions.
You know, hey, that's 2 points for you, sir. But
I got those LeVar Ball numbers.
Look, I'm not staying in my lane, but you know.
Yeah, my shoes are 480, son.
I would say I'm in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, I would say there's some points of me where I have to fit in order for me to branch out.
Expound, please.
Like where I work at. I can't really say where I work at, but you know, I work at. You know.
Go on.
I work where I work at, you know, there's a lot of people who are white, you know, white people. In that area.
White people, go on.
White, yes, very white. And you hear stuff that you just have to let go, because if you go off on them, then that's something that's going to indicate I'm going to come against you.
Okay, I'll raise you this one. So this was Super Bowl, 2 Super Bowls ago, the whole Cam Newton thing. Where, like, I get wrapped in it. And I try not to become black nationalist Rob.
But that was a point where.
Well, I didn't say what happened.
Okay, I'm listening.
So I'm there and I'm working with the Catholics, and they're basically saying, you know, he needs to have more class.
Yeah, that made me upset.
Shit like that. That's unacceptable things. It's like it kind of trickles into what other people may deem to be the black experience. Yeah. I don't feel like I hear black people tell you what the definitive black experience is because they know better. Yeah. I feel like people who are quote unquote outsiders are telling you what the experience is and how to behave within what your own experience is.
They want to define your blackness because they believe they control you. In a sense.
But in very rare instances, we do that shit. Like, we get into this whole colorism thing.
I mean, yeah, it's a very elitist
light-skinned
fucking
motherfucker
argument. Hey, whoa.
Just gotta just lie there one in there.
Whoa.
That's how we show you, wasn't it?
Look, man. I'm not Drake. I'm not gonna get a bottle of Hennessy and cry all night. You know, no, not yet. No,
okay, go on.
Not yet.
Go on. It's the nights are young, sir.
Look, it is young. You know, celebrations. You know,
nah,
no celebrations. Go on. You know, heartbreak, depression.
Wow, this isn't a self-care episode.
No, you know, first episode.
Radio to slit your wrist too. Go on.
By the way, this is only one take.
What? No, but so. One of the things I feel like it's common that you'll hear if you are someone that may like wrestling, someone that may like alternative rap, alternative rock, anime, that is into Japanese cultures, into just different things, that is a free person, that you're free to be whoever you are, you're free to be comfortable in your own skin and not feel that you have to, as Ta-Nehisi Coates say, wear armor. Yeah. You know, you hear shit like, oh, you ain't real, nigga.
Yeah, I mean,
or you sound white. You act like a white person.
I hate it.
And it's like, I don't know how often you've heard that.
I've heard that way too many times. That's been high school, middle school, elementary school. Well, not elementary, mostly middle.
I can count on one hand. I'm 30. I'll be 33 next week. I can count on one hand how many times like I've literally raised my voice, having screaming matches. I've never done that. But I can count on one hand how many times I really raised my voice. And maybe it's because I'm 6'4" and fucking 300 pounds or what have you. But it's that thing where I run into it because as a black male specifically, but black people generally, but as a black male specifically, that's what my experience is. There's always pressure you have. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, let me be mindful of this. And working where I work and having a certain level of intellect and having an opinion and being able to articulate that opinion, people don't like that shit.
They never do.
And it's freedom.
White folks.
Definitely.
Definitely.
But it's freedom or what have you, and you get deemed you're a weirdo or you're this, you're that, and you're
a weeaboo.
Yeah. Yeah. you get excluded from your own groups. And it's just like, yo, we supposed to be accepting. But I feel like when people throw out this idea of what blackness may be, is very exclusionary. Like, you could have somebody that's like, that lives the most typical version, that fucking lowest common denominator version, and they might be gay. That don't really count. They ain't part of our experience. It's like,
and it's like,
motherfuckers, gay people been everywhere.
Everybody wants to say they want to one-up somebody in some kind of way. And they try to push it as, you know, this is the personification of, you know, my blackness. Like, this is what you have to be because I'm it. And then when they see something, they knock the points down. They tally it off like it's some crazy shit. Like telling somebody, like when I'm in middle school, that, hey, you know, I like Yu Yu Hakusho. That show's amazing. They're like, what the hell is that? That's some random Japanese weeaboo white person shit. And you're like, no, it's just a great show. But fast forward now, Yu Yu Hakusho having a new season come out, and everybody's talking about it. And I'm like, Let
me throw this one at you. Now, back in the day, MSU, HBCU, Black v. Blackness, right?
Black v. Black.
You know, I met my best friend there. He's a fucking white dude who's Italian, but he was playing like he was Jewish. He was living some weird experience. I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. I was like, yo, you kind of swarthy. Like, all right, if you're Jewish, all right. And me and him bonded over like punk music at a HBCU, and he's been my friend for like fucking 14 years. But based on being there, I should have been listening to that.
Yeah.
But to your one of the points I think you were touching on, how if it becomes pop, motherfuckers will jump on it.
Yeah.
So like, I think around this time, like the Pack came up with that song Vans.
Oh my gosh.
Or this is a bigger one for you. You'll like this one a lot. Kick Push came out, son. Every motherfucker is just walking around poorly skateboarding. It's like, I want you to break both of your ankles. Like just fall off on the Hug Bridge, you know, on the fucking the bridge, and just go over and cold spray.
It's amazing what disciples of Kanye have done for us.
The disciples of Kanye.
Yes.
You know what? That actually might be an American Horror Story season.
I mean, is it though? I mean, he gave us Lupe.
Yeah.
He gave us Cudi. I mean, he made a mistake and gave us Big Sean. We didn't really want him. But
hold on, let's. But why do you hate Big Sean again?
He's trash.
But elaborate.
A lazy lyricist.
Okay.
His lyrics are just so played out and just stretched out to the point of just.
Okay.
He's just the never watered down version of Drake to me.
Jesus.
It's like the entertainment factor just went way like 3 notches below with Drake.
You said he's boring?
Yes.
But so he had. That's not good. I was gonna say, does he have less flavor than the Flint water?
Stop.
I'm trying to be a heel. I'm trying to get over as a heel.
Look,
I'm the heel in this show, sir.
Look. Do Flint, Michigan still have? Did they finally?
No, they don't have clean water.
They do not. We're not doing that. Then.
Yeah, well, it exists. It maybe give us some attention.
I mean, look.
They had a couple bottles.
He's still like. What is with that though? That still bugs me out. Like everybody knows about this, but they still haven't done nothing.
But maybe that goes into what you were saying. Like, well, you fuckers got to struggle. If you persevere,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe someone will fix your.
Fuck you. We're going to take your water away from you.
But here's the thing that goes with it. Like, we have these false ideas that something's going to save us.
Yeah.
And that's why like people like
the city schools right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm from fucking Baltimore City public schools, and those shits are horrible now, dude. Like. Well, I don't know how long ago, like it's been forever, but
and
you got ice coming out of windows and shit. That's not a good look.
It's not. And there's people who I'm for it. I'm making the change, but there's a few people out there who's like they're not going to do it. They shouldn't do it. And it's kind of like.
But you have teachers begging for it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see those videos, but it's reminiscent of what was it? The mayor or the governor of like Puerto Rico, basically just
asking for help.
It's just like, fucking brown people, dude.
It's a fucking cry for help. Like the worst thing you could possibly do sometimes is ask for help in situations because you are afraid to ask for help.
Because the expectation is you're going to persevere,
yeah.
And if you haven't struggled, then you know you're not deserving of our assistance because you haven't struggled enough.
Overcome something.
But on the other side,
it's like we all need help some way, shape, or form.
Everybody needs somebody. But
I thought you were gonna go Chance the Rapper there.
I can't do that. He's a light skin.
Damn, don't do that.
I can't just.
Is it because he made a song based on Arthur?
Yeah. I like my rappers like, you know, like my Nigerians. Like fast. Not dark. Like just fast.
Just fast?
Just fast.
So you like Big
Twister.
Shaq?
Twister.
Okay. You like Big Shaq?
I don't like Big Shaq. I do like Big Shaq, actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not so hot.
Man, he's British, too. Jesus. No, but one of the things, and again, I look at Kanye a lot because, like, I feel like me and him are on the same wavelength in some ways. Not many ways, but in some ways.
But you're not dating a Kardashian.
We'll talk about that later.
That's not.
I mean, my fucking girl looks like she's in a no-fly list.
She isn't?
She looks, well, yeah, dude, yeah.
Black, y'all.
But I mean, one of the things he said, I think I remember it was a line that he said in maybe his last album, and he was talking about how like people don't like me because I have the ego of a white man. Again, that's fucking freedom to me.
By the way, that's a strong line.
It's a very strong line.
That's a great line.
If you walk around like, yeah, I'm the shit and just pure confidence, oh, you're a dick, but
the only issue what happened with Kanye was, you know, he had that Get Out situation.
Oh shit!
Mental breakdown.
Oh, you talking about the award-winning comedy? Can we talk about that a little bit?
Go ahead.
So what is it? The Academy Awards has listed that shit as a Golden Globes.
Golden Globes named it. It didn't even win it, which made me even more upset.
But like that goes to they don't understand comedy. They don't understand what's funny. No, actually they do. I guess they're saying that the notion of a white man wanting to be a black person is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean,
who would your white avatar be? What white person would want to be Greg?
What white person want to be me? Or what white person?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like, because ultimately it's physical attributes, right? Like, what talent do you have that you feel like a fuddy-duddy whitey white
computer skills, I guess.
But they could be Indian if they.
Indian? I'm
just saying. Like,
that's tech support.
Or they can be a white guy.
Yeah, you know, named Dave.
Named Dave?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like any white guy that's like under 6 foot would want to be me. And say to kind of avatar that shit.
You're tall.
I'm tall and I can, you know.
I mean, I think I'm pretty smart, so I think they would take the brain. But
go on, tell me more about taking the brain.
I mean, of course you would go there, but you know,
just saying,
sensational.
It's that thing. It's that envy, right? Because that's what that movie is in. And you know, remember we went out to Cali and went to see New Japan, their first show.
Yep.
And we were talking about how
California is lovely, by the way, minus the traffic
and minus the racism.
Yeah, that was interesting.
The fucking Asians did not like me.
No, I mean, it wasn't even just that. It was the police officer.
Well, that was you. I'm talking about me again. I mean,
he was like, oh, stop.
And he was Mexican.
He was, and that was hilarious because he was trying to arrest me for jaywalking, and I did not look back.
And fucking fucking Danny Trejo's across the street.
He was like, man, I was recording y'all, so I didn't see y'all get shot. I was like, damn, okay.
I feel like I'm having an interview with my man. His beard was dark as fuck. I was like, oh shit, Danny Trejo's here.
Oh my god.
He's like, got some fucking asshole, Holmes. I was like, you're right.
You're right.
Like when you're right, you're sir.
Right, yeah.
But fucking, I'm going in there to buy fucking Funko Pops, and my man over here was like, because the fucking alarm goes off. Mm-hmm. I'm walking out with the Pops, and they were like, oh my god, that black guy stole something. Did he steal something?
And I was like,
no, nigga. He
has a receipt in his hand.
Like I was barely out the door.
He was walking out the door with a receipt in his hand.
Like, my gravitational pull was still there and shit. Like, fucking, like, look, I can return this.
You're such a good thief that you wrote.
Yeah.
You literally
within seconds
went to register, just typed down everything, got a receipt for yourself, and walked out the store. That's some good thievery.
Like, we're all in here buying fucking $15 imitation Pops.
Yeah.
You know, fucking.
By the way, I'm still mad about mine.
Them shits wasn't real.
They weren't real. I was so upset.
All sales are fine. We got fucked, man.
Yeah, we did. But you know what?
The bubble tea was good, though.
Yeah. I mean, look, it was a good time.
Can you tell them about how those Blasians got you to donate money?
They got you to donate too.
Shh, don't put it out there.
See, you trying to put me out, and then that happened.
Well, I mean, you know, I like to support the causes.
I mean, yeah, it was a good cause. It was for children.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't even know what the cause was.
No, I didn't actually.
God damn.
It's just the cause was making me feel like I was a baller, my man. Yeah, here's the $25, baby girl. Doing one of these.
You gotta do it with the Creole accent. I got your money, baby.
I got your money, baby. Well, one of the things that Greg and I do just to kind of introduce ourselves a bit more, we travel together. We like to go and experience life. And I feel like here, motherfuckers will act like going from East Baltimore to West Baltimore is leaving like the state.
Yeah.
Whereas I like to see black people anywhere. Like, you know,
it's awesome, really, just
like,
to see how different everybody acts in different states. Sometimes
it was super complicated and depressing that we didn't see any black people in Long Beach. Even like I think we were in the neighborhood that had no blacks.
Well,
but then we found out there's black people everywhere.
Yeah, well, California got gentrified.
Oh,
I mean, like when we went through Compton, we literally went through Compton. It was
he didn't want to get off the train because Greg's
look. It was a predominantly Hispanic area.
They're my people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
I'm quasi-Dominican.
Huh?
Quasi-Dominican.
Okay. Okay.
Let me have that.
I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
I'm Creole, so now.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, traveling, you get to see different people and have a better understanding of what everyone's experience is. If you're from a city that's all black, or primarily black like we are, right?
Yeah.
You're from the county, so you don't count. But
oh my God.
Seriously.
Just like
seriously,
just throwing headshots.
That's like extra syllables, like from where you're from.
You're from the fucking county.
Like we have 7-Elevens here. You have Highs and shit, my man.
No, we have Royal Farms. Let's get
worse, man. You just fucked it up.
We get a Royal Farms. Let's get this.
Get those shitty Krispy Kreme donuts, son. Enjoy your diabetes.
Look.
Y'all have Wegmans. We got like Super Pride.
Damn, I forgot. No, you have Food Line.
Those suck, by the way. Food Line is trash.
Look. Don't underestimate Food Line.
I'm gonna start judging people by the market that they shop from.
I do that a lot, by the way.
You broke motherfucker.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Niggas going fucking like save a lot.
Fresh. I was like, whoa, super
like,
fresh.
Ain't nothing fresh in there. Start clearing your throat like
you getting flowers from Super Fresh.
Hey, Greg, you coming over for dinner? Nah,
you
at all.
Safeway.
It's like the episode of Good Times when they weren't sure if the lady was picking with dog food.
Oh my gosh.
I swear that's top round. Like, nah, this dog food, baby.
You know what the most elitism
the alcohol we drink?
Is? Oh, like supermarket.
Oh.
Costco's.
I fucking hate. Yeah.
Costco's is so elitism. It's just so baffling to me. Like, I go to every Costco's I go to, it's just a bunch of Asian families. They're just all there every time.
But maybe that's right.
Go ahead.
Maybe that's a word that we're just not hooked on it. Maybe they have the better sales there.
I mean, they have good sales. I mean, technically my family shops there.
Don't
go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
You're good with computers.
Yeah.
You're yellow.
I knew you were gonna go there.
And you like anime. I mean,
so I just fit in. I'm just the Gaijin from nowhere.
I think that you're trying to connect, sir. I think that you're working very hard.
I'm adapting.
You're adapting.
I'm Mystique.
You're trying to become the Asian Borg.
Oh my God.
Like, can we have something like? No, but what is it like?
Light skin
Sam's?
Fisher?
No. Like I like Sam's Club.
Okay.
I like to get my electronics the same place I get my ham from.
Yeah, that's not bad. Costco do the same thing, but you know.
I judge motherfuckers by the alcohol, though.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Like
preference of choice there.
With the three gentlemen in this room, who in here has had Hennessy?
Of course.
Have you had Hennessy, sir? See, me and him are in the same tribe. I've never had Hennessy.
You never had Hennessy.
You see the response?
I am amazed. No, I'm not judging you. I'm just amazed. Whoa.
But based in what, though?
Just the fact that you never drink Hennessy.
But based
you
in what,
seem like you'll be a cognac.
Tell me more. Tell me more about black people and cognac.
See, look.
We do it all the time. Is what fun is.
Yeah, I get you.
You were over there New Year's. What were we drinking?
We were drinking champagne.
We drinking Moet.
We were.
That's the blackest thing I've fucking done.
With shellfish.
Yeah, he almost died from eating shellfish because black people don't eat shellfish, I guess. He's like, these are mussels. I don't know about all this shit.
I was like, no, it was good. I liked it. And crab cakes.
Yeah, I made crab cakes. I made the crab cakes.
You know?
But I made a Japanese style.
Well, yeah, you had the Cheez-Its. I was like,
it was a little bit more than that.
That was interesting.
Japanese style?
I used Japanese mayonnaise, Japanese panko. I don't really use the breadcrumbs. Had a little cheese because I don't use salt. So just tried to do a little fusion of my own.
Yeah.
But one thing we mentioned cooking, right? Mm-hmm. One thing that I've heard, because I cook, I enjoy art. Like one of the people that I really dig just based on what I know is Basquiat, right? Mm-hmm. I remember I went out on a date with this chick who was older than me, few years older. And we were talking about just shit. And she was like, yeah, usually black guys aren't as open. Are you gay? And I was like, huh. And I wanted to respond in a very like dickhead manner. I was like, oh, not at the moment, no. You know, like
You said at the moment.
Because it's like, yo, like where does that come from that you are not falling
Why is it a
into
defined label?
this typical thing? Yeah. And it's just like, oh, so I should just get takeout every night and not be able to be an adult essentially.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
you should be able to cook at least one meal.
Mm-hmm. Like I cooked Thanksgiving for my family.
How did
Cooked the
that turn
turkey.
out?
It was amazing, by the way. Don't look. It was amazing. Don't knock until you try it. But
go on. Tell me more about this.
I was telling a female I was talking to at the time that
a female.
and she was like, "Whoa, you cook?" I was like, "Yeah, I told you I cook." Like it's like people are amazed when you can do something.
You can wash your own laundry?
Yeah, like it was a meme, and it was said like black people have to have like 7 Dragon Balls to get the girl they want.
Oh shit!
And it just like I mean, it just happens that way.
What like? Okay, you're kind of light skinned, right? So, how seasoned was your food?
It was very seasoned. Thank you very much.
Were you trying to compensate?
Look, man, it's all.
Are you trying to overcompensate?
No, it's not overcompensate. It's
Go on.
just black pepper is always your best friend.
All right.
You always have to know how to use black pepper. If you
What
don't know
about the
how to
Lowry's?
fucking hate you.
Do you use garlic?
No, I did not.
You gotta use garlic.
For the turkey?
Oh, I thought you did like everything.
No.
You just did the turkey.
I did a turkey and macaroni. I'm not putting garlic in macaroni.
You can.
You can, but I don't do it.
Okay, fair enough. What kind of cheese did you use?
I use 5 different cheeses.
Okay, so you earning points right there.
Yeah.
Okay, biggest question: what type of noodles? Because I'm gonna judge your noodles. If you say fucking elbow,
I don't remember.
all right.
It's just the.
You're protecting yourself. I get it.
Look. I baked it.
Okay.
I did everything I was supposed to do.
Did you put an egg in it?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Because you don't want a casserole.
I did not want casserole. But there's a lot of people. I went over. It's crazy because I went over to a friend's house for her. She had a soiree.
A soiree.
Soiree, yeah.
That's a French word.
Look,
You're trying to get your Creoleness over.
Look, baby.
New
Orleans, baby.
Fucking Zatarad Jenkins over here and shit. This motherfucker, he literally did the Louis Armstrong thing while buying a smoked sausage in the fucking Louis Armstrong airport. He's like, can I get that sausage, baby? Oh. I just looked, I was like, she gonna spit on your fucking sausage, man.
Look, man, that was fun. That Foot Locker guy was amazing.
Oh yeah,
he did everything that you thought you would never hear. He just came out. I didn't know 3 words he said other than baby. Oh, you like them nice shoes right there, them 11 size right there, baby.
When we said we were going to the Pelicans, he said, I'm gonna be there, baby.
I'm gonna be at the Pelican game too, baby. They play the Brooklyn Nets, baby.
I was like, they're gonna lose.
No way. How did they lose that game?
How did they lose by 29?
The Brooklyn Nets scored 100.
They had no motherfuckers in this team. It's just like
they scored 141 points that game.
And it was like their point guard was some trash thing like Debbie or some shit like that.
Jeremy Lin was injured.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin wasn't with them.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, then he was injured.
He was injured.
Because, he got injured this year, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Because of the dreadlocks.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him. Kenyon Martin got clapped back pretty good, too.
But...
I mean, the clapback was pretty good from Lin.
No, it was a good clapback.
Yeah, he was
But should he have had dreads?
He was like, look...
I'm asking your opinion.
I don't care.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I used to care, like, when I see Kardashians wear that bullshit, and then they try to sell it over. Like, when Zendaya had the fucking dreads, and they were like, oh, she smell like patchouli oil and weed.
And then that was the rancid chick that had like the tit cancer.
Yeah, and then fucking the Jenner, whatever Jenner bitch, the Ku Klux Klan.
Jenner bitch.
Yeah, whatever one it is. She had like, dreads, and they were like, it's culturally captivating, and I'm like,
culturally captivating.
Yes, because they have to look. They imitate, but they're not it.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
I didn't like that going down.
I don't like it. Period.
That's like when you drink like bad liquor.
It's like Listerine. You have to spit it out as fast as you can.
Yeah, you never swallow that.
You cannot do it. No.
It's hard to swallow.
I knew you were going to go there. That's what she said, by the way.
Yeah, well.
Back to the soiree.
Did you come in there with a cape?
No, I did not.
God damn it.
She said nobody brings anything. She's going to cook. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Everybody just ate.
What did
she
eat?
came out with macaroni.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
It was fucking noodles and cheese.
Huh?
It was noodles. It wasn't baked. It's not macaroni. She was like, It was just noodles and cheese.
Was it at least like the Velveeta out of the box, or was it just?
It was like Kraft.
Oh, throw that shit away.
That's what I was trying. Look, I had to.
You come there and you pour it on the floor and leave.
Yeah. Look,
you disrespect her home because she tried to disrespect your palate, son.
She tried this. It was just I try to be nice, you know.
She made a heel turn on your mouth.
Look, she made a heel turn. Period. On every. There was like 8 people in that house. I thought you were trying to pull a red wedding and shit.
Was it the?
We were all gonna die.
Was it the end of She's Gotta Have It and she invited you all over there?
Look, it did not.
Basically, go fuck it.
It was not a Prince number in that. There was no Prince number. We all just left.
I don't know. Well, here's the thing. I got another thing to mention. We kind of touched on the She's Gotta Have It TV show, what have you. Not that as much, but more of this. I am a fan of the fact that more and more black voices are getting an opportunity, or not even black voices, voices of color.
Yeah.
Because, like, do you feel like black is a mindset or black is ethnicity? What do you feel on blackness?
Come back to me on that.
You see, your light skin is getting in the way, man. Take
I
the
mean,
buffer
no,
off,
it's just I'm thinking about it.
Because I got the hard questions, right?
That's a question that you have to think on. Like, that's not a question I can just exploitedly blurt out, because then I'll say something and I'm like, but you know what? It's more of this.
Your position can evolve.
I mean, that's the thing about blackness. It always evolves.
It's never black and
It's never a step one, but it
white.
always,
It's never black and white.
Oh, God.
Come on, can I be the pun guy, man?
No,
All right, fair enough.
I'm sorry.
But
You tried.
Having the opportunity to have more voices out there, being that this area doesn't represent this, that area doesn't represent that, but having multiple voices just be able to share their story or what they feel like are stories or voices, it creates a tapestry. And I think that's what you're getting with having shows like Atlanta, shows like She's Gotta Have It, shows like
Comes back on in March,
Insecure.
by the way.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. Did you see the trailer for it?
I have not.
Strong song on it. I don't know who it's made by, but I love the song.
10 on 10.
Yes.
And I mean, you want that. You want to see more people that look like you in platforms like this and in platforms that are on television to speak what they feel is their truth and be fair and be open to be wrong or to say, let's stop the dialogue. Let's have a conversation.
It's a show that I feel like doesn't get over enough. Master of None. I know you are iffy on the show, but there's a lot of stuff about the show that it's just like, you know.
I don't like Lena.
I know you don't. I figured you wouldn't.
Why?
I just figured, like, it's something. I figured you wouldn't.
But you know, I appreciate.
But you can't. You gotta admit the Thanksgiving episode was really.
I've
good.
never seen it.
You did not see the Thanksgiving episode.
I haven't watched any of season 2.
Wow.
I don't think I will watch season 2.
You should watch season 2.
Nah.
You should. You'll get very mad at the 2 women. Anese's.
Then I will watch it.
There you go.
I like to have a reason to be mad at women. Are we coming up on a break? So, yeah, having that opportunity, and I think if you get good content, then it's the opportunity to have more people get more opportunities and do shit. Like, I may not like Lena Wraith? Is her name Wraith?
Who's Lena Wraith?
That's his lesbian friend on fucking.
Yeah.
So I may not like how she presents herself. It's like there's a
production companies, they're
right.
And whatnot.
Yeah. And you know the fact that she's doing the shot, I like that.
Yeah. I like, and you don't like Issa as much, but I love Issa.
Issa's fun.
I mean, Issa's awesome because when you think of Insecure, but she has her own production studio, and then she puts her shows on her YouTube channel also. She does seminars. You never saw it either. She puts her show on
I got nothing for her.
I understand.
And she's Aquarius too.
Don't do that. Why are you putting
No, I mean I'm an Aquarius. That's just Aquarius. Fuck out.
By the way, for some odd reason, he's always friends with Aries and I'm in Aries.
That's how that works.
Yeah, his wife.
What else you have you want to talk about?
You want to just go straight into
What do you want to go to the break first?
we go break.
The break? The break.
Right.
Yeah, man, we'll be right back, man. Trying to talk like my